Namaskar, everyone. My name is Vaibhav, and I welcome you to the fourth episode of the podcast There is Always a Solution. We're going to begin our practice with a short story. This is a story about a small fish, a young fish who was swimming near the water and got stuck, trapped in the tide, a big tide which pushed the small fish outside of the water into the sand. And while in the sand, the fish started to gasp for the air, the breath. At the same time, as a elder fish popped out of the water and told this young fish that don't worry, hang on it, the tide will come back again and will take you back into the water. The young fish asked, "How do you know about it? How can you be so sure about it?" So the elder fish said, "I've been through this a couple of times, so I'm telling you, just hang on it and you'll be back into the water. Don't give up." As listened to the elder fish, the young fish continued to keep trying, and at the same time, a big tide came and took the fish back to the water. And the fish was happy to be back in the water. And this gives us a great understanding to us in our life. No matter how difficult you find yourself in a situation where you feel there is no way out, don't give up. Just like the tide, inevitable, the opportunities come back. If you hang on it, if you keep trying, if you don't give up, you'll get the opportunity and you'll get your success that you deserve. And with this, we're going to continue. We're going to begin our show with the first question, which is also very related to our story. The question is, I have lost my passion and personality and I'm having trouble finding it again. What can I do? I'm going to repeat again. I have lost my own passion and personality and I'm having trouble finding it again. What can I do? To me, I have this quote which I've written a long back, which I always remind myself and others. You're not found until you're lost. So if you're finding yourself lost in this situation where you don't know your personality or your passion, this is a great sign. This is a great sign of self-realization. This is the beginning of your new discovery, the discovery of your own self. Many times we've been accustomed with the society, with the family. So most of the time, people's passion or personality is influenced or copied from others, starting from the name. Whatever your name is, like for example, my name is Vaibhav. It's not the one I created this name. My parents liked the name and they gave me this name, Vaibhav. And from here, I call myself Vaibhav and carry on. And same thing like that. Somebody has a dream in my family to become a doctor or an actor or an engineer or a businessman. And that's what we carry on and keep trying to be what others have fed in our system. And because of that, we lose actually our own personality, the real personality which we are born with. So, situation like this where you feel lost, you're not actually lost from what you've been gathered as of yet from the outside world. You're actually now able to disconnect from it. Now you can actually work to find your real passion, which comes from within, your real personality, which is already there within you. So, this is a great opportunity for you to work on yourself. Just like the fish, don't give up. You're not able to find because you're not connecting what others people think what is right. You need to start connecting to yourself, and whatever you feel right, act on it. Doesn't matter if other people feel the other way, what you think, that maybe they don't believe in what you believe in, maybe they don't agree what you want to do. It's completely okay. You have to create your own path, you have to create your own vision, you have to create something which no one has ever done that before. And when you do that, that becomes your passion. And the personality, the best way to know your personality, sit with yourself, meditate on yourself to know who you are. You are not your name, you are not what other people think about you. What you are is what you experience within your own self. Right now, you may be experiencing that you're not good enough because of the situations you've been through, because of the experiences you may have, but that is not the truth. That again, you're deciding yourself according to the situation, you're deciding yourself according to the experiences from the external sources. Now sit down with yourself and try to experience from within. Will give you a great understanding of your own personality. Will also help you to discover, not only discover, but explore more of it. and enhance the personality that you carry, because you're unique. You're not like everybody else. You are unique. Every human being on this planet is unique. It's just that because we are so entangled with our mind, with our, you know, situations, or the accustomed theories we have put in our mind from our family, from our society, from our parents, we get stuck to it. Come out of it. This is a great opportunity for you. You're not lost. When I say you're not lost in your real sense. Yes, you're lost maybe what to discover outside, but this is an opportunity for you to work from within. This is your time. This is your opportunity to grow more than you can ever think of. So don't give up. Work on yourself. Your personality will come. You need to have belief in yourself. If you don't believe in yourself, if you don't believe in the opportunities you're getting, then no matter what you try to do, no matter what you listen, who you listen to, you're not going to come out of it. Have belief, have faith in yourself. Very important. And this is an opportunity. Figure it out. What makes you feel great about your own self? Other people are not included in it. Only you. What is the creative sense you have about your own self? About what is the creativity you carry within yourself? What is your talent? What is your actual talent? Figure that out. Maybe it doesn't make sense to others. It should make sense to you. Whatever makes you feel that the sense of relaxation, sense of peace. A lot of time people say a dream that should not make you let you sleep. But I say the dream, when you follow it and it should give you sense of peace, sense of balance, that is the right dream. So work on that, figure it out with yourself by sitting with yourself. And there's a great practice of contemplation, self contemplation, self realization practice. The question you should be asking yourself: who am I? What is my purpose? Why I do what I do? Ask this question, and you will have a great answer to yourself. You are the source of your inspiration. I remember one of my teacher had this quote: when you are inspired by others, that inspiration will last for some time. But when you're inspired by your own self, that inspiration will last for a lifetime. So inspire yourself by understanding yourself. Inspire yourself by giving more time to yourself. Inspire yourself by doing things that makes you feel joyful, makes you feel relaxed, make you feel happy. It is important for you to take care of yourself. And I'm sure that you will be able to find your path, because there are lots of opportunities available for every human being on this planet. The universe is fair, the God is fair. We need to just be open to accept, acknowledge, and advance on those opportunities. So, good luck to you and have faith in yourself. Very important. Now, we're going to move to the second question. All right. Now, we're going to focus on the second question. The second question is: I want to follow my own instincts, but then sometimes I feel it gets influenced with my surroundings and people. What should I do? I'm going to repeat again. I want to follow my own instincts, but then sometimes I feel it gets influenced with my surroundings and people. What should I do? Simple. Don't follow other people's advice. Don't follow what other people say. And why you do that? Why you get influenced by other people? Because you don't have enough faith in yourself. It is very related to the question, the first question: have faith in yourself. Make mistakes is okay. A lot of time people struggle, or want to avoid themselves from making mistakes. And that is why they're influenced by others. That is why they want to follow other people path, because they feel that's already successful path. And because of that, they are not able to do their best. You need to stop doing that. It's okay to make mistake. When you make mistake, that is the best learning. Then following somebody else, then following somebody, or getting influenced by somebody else. You need to follow yourself. Even if you're wrong, nothing wrong in being wrong. What is wrong is by not even trying anything from your own experience, from own feelings. And when you don't do that, right now you're saying that I want to follow my instincts. If you don't follow, and you only get influenced by others and you don't have enough faith in yourself or your instincts will become dormant. Then you'll become more miserable. And that is when you'll be completely lost. So make sure, make mistakes, follow. And more you follow, your instincts will become stronger. Less you follow, your instincts will become dormant. So choice is yours. Right now, when you're following other people, again, you're making a choice. You're choosing to follow them and then you're choosing to neglect yourself or neglect your feelings. That is where you feel uncomfortable. Whenever you are missing from your life, you're going to feel uncomfortable. This is what the one of the example is. You're putting other people opinion more important than your own opinion about your own life, about your own self. And I always say it's your life. You should have your first opinion. Yes, you can have advice from others to have a different perspective, but the decision, choice making should be yours. Don't let yourself become a slave of other people's opinion. And this can happen, you can do one simple practice to improve, strengthen your instincts more, and al- allow yourself to get not influenced by others. So, what is the exercises? Start making small, small decisions. When I say small decision, do I want to eat this or do I want to eat that? Just make a decision, whatever it is. A or B, just make a decision on A. For example, if you don't like it, next time you can have B. But if you don't make decision, should I have A or B, and then you ask other people, then you're not making any progress. Another thing I always see that a lot of people, when they want to do something, they first check the reviews. And according to the reviews, they make their own decision. But that decision is not theirs. It's the decision made on the reviews. What if you like something what other don't like? What you don't like something what other like? So make sure that you experience yourself with these small, small decisions. You'll help your instinct to become stronger. You'll generate more faith in yourself and you'll be able to succeed in whatever you want to do, because this is very important. These instincts or the intuition is your biggest weapon, biggest tool for you to progress in life. And if you close this tool, then you'll find yourself stuck like that fish got stuck in the water, outside the water. So allow yourself to come back into the water, come back, allow yourself to swim freely into this sea of this world, sea of this opportunity, and make sure that you take care of yourself, take care of your instinct, and follow your instinct. Don't get influenced by others, because I'm not saying they are wrong. It's not about being right or wrong. It's being about building faith in yourself, doing what makes sense to you. It should not make sense to others. It's fine. And I know that when we are listening to it, when we're talking to whoever they send the question, you're a nice person. Have faith in yourself. So don't worry about even if you don't make sense to others. You should make sense to yourself. And I know when I'm saying you're a good person, you're not doing anything to hurt others. You're doing it for your own good. And it is very important to take care of yourself. When you are at a good space, you can make space, a good space for others also. So work on yourself, work on your instincts, follow your instincts, and make decisions, small, small decisions that will help you to make big decisions at ease. Thank you for sending this question. Now we're going to move to the third question. All right, now we're going to talk about the third question. The third question is, it's very hard for me to say no to others when I really want to, as I don't want to hurt my loved ones' feelings, but it takes a toll on me. How do I make others happy and myself? It is very hard for me to say no to others when I really want to, as I don't want to hurt my loved ones' feelings, but it takes a toll on me. How do I make others happy and myself? No is a very important word, the whole sentence itself. But this brings joy to only one, and the other person will always going to feel bad or sad, no matter who the person is. No can only satisfy one being, not two. It is very, very impossible, very difficult, I would say. So when you're talking about that, you want to say no to others, but you don't say no to others, so that they don't feel bad. And in the bargain, you're feeling bad. Like I said, no will bring sadness to one. Now you have to choose, you want to be sad, or you will let other people to be sad, because you are not responsible for their happiness. You are responsible for your own happiness. Every individual is responsible for their own health, own happiness, own life. Yes, we get dependent on others, but that is not, we say it's very normal, but this is not the goal of life. The goal of life is take care of yourself. You are your own responsibility. You are not responsibility for anyone. Yes, you, when you are even born, you are taking care of that baby, but still they are not dependent on you, or you're not dependent on anybody. Especially when it comes to life, when it comes to happiness, when it comes to your own good. You need to make sure that you are at a good space. You need to be happy, because that is the only way you'll be able to grow in life. That's the only way you'll be able to find peace within you. I want to just take one more question about this. I don't want to hurt myself. It's how do I make others happy and myself? Like I said, you cannot make others happy. Even if do, and you say yes, they will find some or the other way. Oh, you should have not done that way. You should have done this way. I didn't expect that way. I didn't, because expectation will never stop. You need to do what makes sense to you. If you can do it without hurting yourself, you must do it. If you cannot do it, if you need time for yourself, make yourself priority. And all the podcast, in every videos I try, and every class I go, I try to tell people, make yourself your priority. You are you're the most important person in your life. And because you're not giving importance to yourself, and you're giving importance to everything else, how people feel, how you want them to feel, how they're doing, how they're living, objects, you are in misery. Move your focus back to yourself. You need to make sure that you are at a good space. And as I said, if you're in a good space, you will create a good space for others also. By pushing or by suppressing yourself, you cannot make others happy. Because if even if you do things you are not going to do with your whole heart, the things will not be the best and they will not be happy. So whatever you do, be involved in it. And if you cannot involve, get out of it. It is important to say no. The most important thing in life we need to learn is how to say no. God has his own ways to say no. Every wish is not being fulfilled for us whenever we want. That is how God saying, no, you don't deserve it, you don't need it, I'm not going to give it to you. Right? He says his own ways, very nicely says, and then we forget about it and we carry on. Same thing. Whatever you can do it. What you cannot do, don't do it. Because let me tell you again, remind you again, you do 90 things for the person will forget in 1 second once you say no. So the 10 things you say no and 90 things you do yes for them, they will not remember all the 90 yes. They will only remember 10 no's from you. So why to work on or try too hard to please anybody? Please yourself. Ease yourself, because you are very important. And when you do that, you will see, you'll find a balance. And people will understand. People also need to learn to hear no. Right? It's not only we want to learn to say no, we also want to hear to word no, a sentence no. That helps us to become independent also. So work on yourself. It is very important. Don't put your pressure on yourself. You are not responsible to make others happy. You're responsible to make yourself happy from within. So work on yourself. Do what you can. What you cannot do, let go and let the God take over. Let the person take themselves what they can do on their own. And we will work to make sure that our life is more important for ourselves. Everything is the extension. You are the most important person in your life. Thank you so much for sending these questions. We'll wrap up our show with this question. And I request everyone to please subscribe my podcast. Please subscribe my video on YouTube. Please Send me questions and I can share more of my opinions, my insight from the yogic perspective. You can follow me on Instagram, Vaibhavparashar 19. You can send me question on through the Instagram. There is a link of Google document which you can send the fill the form and send me the question. And look forward to hearing from you more. Please share this podcast and make me reach to more and more people. Let's make this world a place of where we can be at ease, a place where we can be at joy and we can spread happiness with or without saying no. Thank you so much. Om Shanti.